Hello, beautiful souls. Let me get to the comments. Okay, if you can hear me and see me okay, let me know. Let me take this thing off. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Here we go with the throat. Um, if you're watching me through StreamYard or if you're in Facebook in one of the groups, hi, Toddy. I don't know why all of a sudden I can't talk. If you, hey, Mayor, if you're watching through Facebook, you're watching through StreamYard, and there is a link on top to give StreamYard permission so you can comment and I can see you and we can all interact with each other. Hi, Lucy. How are you? How are you feeling? How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Um, it's been, it's been. So, funny story. I was very excited about the eclipse. I bought glasses. I hooked up my camera. I didn't think we weren't going to see the ring of fire where we were. So, good, Lucy. I'm glad. Shelly, you broke your foot? Oh my God, and a flood. Oh no. See, that's the shit that's going on right now. Like life altering shit. So, this will make you laugh, okay? So I'm recording the sun and it just like looks like a blurb, right? And I had a special lens to go over my camera so my camera can see the eclipse. And you saw the pictures if you saw it on Facebook. It's just like a blurb. Okay. You couldn't see the eclipse. I saw it, but you couldn't see it with the camera. So I was very disappointed. And it was like 2:30 at this time. So I decided to lay down. I felt tired. And I'm sure all of you guys are feeling drained. Well, I fell asleep. And I must have went into such a deep sleep. And I know you guys can relate to this. I woke up and I didn't know what day it was, if it was day or night. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I had to look at my phone to see what day it was, what time it was. Was it day? Was it night? It was so weird. For like a full minute, I was so confused. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, Shelly, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you love and light. I know it's been hard for a lot of us. I've been feeling this eclipse energy for a few days now. Okay. And we're going to talk about this eclipse energy. Now, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but this intense energy we're going to be feeling for the rest of the year. Sorry. But there is a higher purpose to it, and we're going to get into it. I took a lot of notes, I channeled a lot of stuff. Hopefully, the internet, my reliable internet that's so dependable, will stay with us. If not, hang in there. I don't know if it'll let me restream it on the same link because I'm new to StreamYard, but I will record it and upload it to YouTube and repost it in Facebook. I will continue the readings. Those of you who have been following my circles for a while know that in the middle of the reading, my internet likes to go out sometimes. So if that happens, I will just keep recording it. You won't miss it. You'll probably be pissed off in that moment, but you won't miss your reading. I promise I will upload it. It does take a couple of hours to upload on YouTube, so bear with me. Okay, so tonight is the new moon in Libra, and Libra is the scales. It's about balance. Something I think none of us are feeling right now, but it is about balance and it is about justice. So, eclipse energy is revealing what's hidden. So, things that we know we needed to work on or we know we needed to take care of and we didn't is going to be amplified in our face right now, which is why everything is going to shit. Like everything is falling apart. And I know a lot of people do not watch the news, but I'm sure you guys are aware. I like to be aware of what's going on this lovely planet. And it just seems like it's just one distraction after another. It's so ridiculous. So my question is, what are you guys really doing that you're trying to distract us with this bullshit? Right? So it's very important for us to know what we're up against, what we're heading. So a lot of people are like, I don't want to know about it. You can't dismiss it because it's there, it exists. You can't just make believe it doesn't exist, because no one's going to save you but you. No one's going to pull you out of the rut. No one's going to save you from all this bullshit. If anything, it's them against us. So don't depend on any of them to fix any of what they created. This was all done by design. Okay, so it's very, very important now, and I said it last circle, to stand up what is true to you, even if it takes you beyond your comfort zone, especially if it takes you beyond your comfort zone. Don't give in because it makes you uncomfortable. You have to stand true to what is, you have to stand tough to what's true to you. And it doesn't matter who agrees or disagrees. It is your truth, and that's all that counts. So as for this eclipse, a lot of false light will be revealed. And false light is these spiritual gurus that kind of make you feel shitty, that you're not in a higher ascension or a higher vibration than they are. So they kind of make you feel, anybody who makes you feel bad about where you are right now is full of shit. Okay, so no one is more powerful than you. No one is above you, and no one is beneath you. We are literally all of the same. Oh my God, Shelly, I've just seen what's been going on in New York, and I do not understand why people stay there. I am isolated where I am, and I'm always home. So I don't know what's going on in the outside world with my own eyes. I just see with certain independent journalists that I watch. So I'm aware of what's going on, but it's a shit show. It is a total shit show. And you can't even call them leaders. The parasites, because I call them parasites because they need a host to feed off of, and we are their host to create the world, to implement the agenda that they want. Those parasites are falling apart. Everything is falling apart. I just got so itchy. Everything is falling apart. I don't know how she does it. She feels she has a higher purpose there. More power to her. But I get very, very worried for them because her, my niece, they're always on the trains. She's going to work. My niece is in high school. It's scary. It's scary. And most importantly, whatever is thrown at you, whether it's, there you go, Toddy. If they want you to be afraid, if they want you to be mad and angry, like this new bullshit war that just so happened to take place 3 days after the FEMA, that FEMA test, 3 days later, there's this. Like, really? Really? And they already got, and I'm probably going to get flagged for this, but you know what? I really don't give a shit because I don't make money on YouTube. So take down my videos, strike me, do whatever it is. I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. So you could send me all the emails you want, YouTube. I'll just go to Rumble. where you can speak without being censored. It is getting disgusting. It really is. So my point was, or the point I was trying to make, is whatever they're showing you, whatever emotion, and it's always a low vibing emotion. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be angry. They want you to hate. They want to separate and divide. Think the opposite. When I think of Hawaii, I did a meditation for Hawaii. I don't see Hawaii burnt and grief and despair, because Hawaii has a vortex there. It's a very powerful land. So whatever emotions are being sent to that land will be amplified. So I envision them with plants, the way it was before the fires, that they're living abundantly. Everything is back to normal. They regained their land. They, I don't focus on what they want you to focus on. Focus on the opposite. Whatever they say, it's the opposite. We're an upside down world. Whatever they say, it's the opposite. How they want you to think the opposite. That's the only way you can get past this propaganda, this mind control, this whatever you want to call it. And as for this eclipse is giving us, it's strong. It's a little annoying, but it is giving us the power to clear out old programming, shit that we didn't even know existed within our DNA, within our history, within our etheric body. It's giving us a chance to purge all of it so we can make space and allow these light energies that are coming through these massive solar flares, geometric storms, and energies that are coming through, so we can upgrade our DNA. This is what they're trying to prevent. This is why they want to take out the sun, because they know there's power in the sun. Okay? So, not going to go deep into it, because then we will all go down a rabbit hole. So, what will be affected from now probably till the end of the year? This eclipse is affecting our first three chakras. The root chakra, which is safety, security, finances. The sacral chakra, which is sexual energy, creativity, and emotions. And the third chakra, which is your solar plexus, which is your power, your confidence. So these are the three chakras that are being affected right now. So physically, you may be having digestive issues, stomach issues. I know there are a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, quite a few people, unfortunately, that have COVID right now. They're sick and they're complaining about nausea. I know you don't feel like eating. Anytime you're sick, you don't feel like eating. You feel nauseous, your stomach bothers you. It could be amplified with this eclipse energy. What is this energy going to show us? Our patterns, our repetitive habits. It's going to reveal to us how we automatically respond. It's going to make us mindful and aware, like, this is a pattern. I'm on autopilot. This is repetition. I noticed suddenly I grew a pair of balls and I set boundaries and went off in not a nasty way, in a very assertive way, that the other person was like, okay. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, wow, where'd that come from? Because I don't like confrontation. And it's very hard for me when it comes to boundaries or saying no, or like I have to get really pissed off to put someone in their place. And I don't like getting to that point. But this energy kind of just came to me, and it just gave me this power to be assertive without being nasty or mean or angry or upset, just assertive and say what I felt and set these boundaries. And this person was just like, okay. And it worked. It worked. This person has not crossed these boundaries, at least not yet. So who knows? I mean, so far I'm like, yay, but we know the universe likes to fuck with us, right? Is anyone else like really thirsty lately? I feel like I can't drink enough water, drink enough anything. The eclipse is tied to our meridians, and our meridians is our personal grid. So I'm sure you've heard of grid work, the Earth's grid. So our meridians are our grid. Meridians are, I'm trying to see the best way to explain it. They're like ley lines, right? So like your spleen, they connect to your organs. They connect, like when you get acupuncture, they put the needles in certain meridians based on whatever it is your ailment is, and they unblock the energy that's blocked in that meridian. I know I'm not explaining meridian right. Look it up, guys. I know what it is. I just don't know how to explain it. So what it's doing is purging any blocks within our meridians. And the stomach and the spleen seem to be very attached to this energy. I'm not sure what the spleen does. I'm not a doctor. But I know that there's stomach and digestive issues, and we're all familiar with that. It's also, this eclipse energy will also, they use the word sever. It's going to cut. In our three chakras is where we hold cords, attachments to people, places, things, emotions, experiences, whatever it is. And this eclipse is going to kind of, okay, time to let go. And it's literally going to cut them. So we haven't done a meditation in a long time, and I hope I'm able to do the meditation tonight, because I was guided to do a clearing meditation tonight. Hopefully I won't get interrupted and I'll be able to do it. Intimacy, self-acceptance, and sensuality. We're going to recognize how this matrix has inverted it, where it's about sex, money, romance, sexuality, gender kind of thing in a like a perverted way. Like Tantra is a very sacred practice, but yet if you tell someone who's not spiritually evolved about Tantra, they're thinking like Kama Sutra, like it's about positions, and you know what I'm saying? It's like all opposite. So our intimacy, our self-acceptance, and our sensuality, we are going to see the true meaning of that within ourselves, and the dysfunction that was created through centuries of, I almost want to say propaganda, but it's more like conditioning. Okay, so we're going to see through the distortion of this. I hate calling it the matrix. I hate saying like third dimension, but whatever the fuck it is that we're in, this chaos, this illusion that we're in. So a lot of the attachments are going to be connected to rejection, abandonment, and distrust. So wherever we have rejection, we all do. Abandonment, we all do on some level. And distrust, we all do on some level, will be revealed to us so we can dismiss it, feel it, let it transmute, and let it go. And we are beginning to merge the heart and the brain back into alignment during this eclipse season, which lasts about 6 months. So you're going to start becoming aware that your heart and your brain is becoming more in alignment, which kind of gives you that courage to speak your truth, own your truth, stand up for your truth. And it was so funny. And I don't know why I was giving this, but intimacy, right? And it was broken down for me. Into me, I see. I still don't understand why I was given that, like intimacy. Into me, I see. That's what intimacy means. So I kind of really didn't dig deep into, think deep about it yet, but maybe you can go deep with that. Intimacy, into me, I see, because for some reason that is the most powerful outcome of this eclipse. So, whatever that means. If you are new here, welcome. I am going to show you 3 cards. Each card represents a deck. Each deck will resonate with each other. Pick the deck that you are drawn to. There may be a message from each deck or something you could relate to in each deck, but the deck that you pick is the message you need to hear. Usually, I always pull a theme, cards for the theme of the energy for the circle, like tonight's reading. And we have health, romance, and abundance. Now, I have been hearing a lot that during this time, romance is going to be big. People are going to be meeting their, I don't want to give a title to it, but the spiritual partner. You're going to meet the person on a deeper spiritual level, not like someone like that you have a soul contract with. Like the person you meet now is more of a spiritual partner. Most likely you are going through the same stuff, responding, different ways, because opposite energies, right? And abundance, yeah, there's an abundance of everything. There is an abundance of fear, which means there is an abundance of trust, of joy, of happiness, of pleasure, of wealth. So remember, one can't exist without the other. And health. I feel that everybody who is feeling this energy or is not feeling well or who's gotten sick within the past year, they're going to start feeling better. We're going to start feeling better as we acclimate to these energies and as we do the healings that the kind of, I want to say guided, but by this point, they're smacking us in the face. I don't feel like it's guiding anymore. Now I feel like they're just pushing our face and like, you didn't do this. Okay. I'm going to show you the 3 cards. Deck. Okay. So I keep forgetting that I can play around with this. Deck number 1. No, I don't do this yet. See, this is why I need to play with this thing more. This is deck number 1. If you chose this, you are deck number 1. Deck number 2. If you chose this, you are deck number 2. And stuck together. Deck number 3. If you choose this, you are deck number 3. Put your deck in the comments, and I'm going to repeat them again, but I want to make sure that everybody has seen all the decks. Deck number 1. Deck number 2. And deck number 3. I don't look at these cards. I just literally shuffle them blindly. And what I forgot to do is smudge us. Dear God, I forgot to smudge us. See, I'm not there. Oh God, here we go. Now I got blurry. I'm sending you all some sage, clearing everyone and everything. I cleared the space already before I do the cards, but I like sending you guys some smudging. I don't know why this camera does, it gets blurry. All of a sudden it'll get clear again. I don't know what the problem is, but whatever. Okay, everybody pick their deck. Good. I'm gonna move this over, move that over. Now I can go to this. If you chose this, you are deck number 1. The number on top is 15. Glamour. In this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. So if you look at this card, she's looking in the mirror with the candle. So I'm feeling like deck number 1 has seen their light. Something has changed internally. Like you see your light. You're seeing who you really are. Even if you're confused right now, it doesn't matter. You feel it. You feel it. Always listen to the feeling. You don't necessarily have to see it. Feeling. Because feeling is the change that we're going through now. Learning to focus on what energy feels like. Chakras. Heart chakra. Root chakra. Heart chakra. Crown chakra. Okay, so deck number 1. 1, I feel like you have a lot of inspiration and ideas coming through. And maybe you feel overwhelmed by all these ideas. Oh, really, Lynn? I'm sorry. Did you pull a chakra trying to chat? So I feel like you have a lot of ideas, but you feel a little overwhelmed because you're not sure which direction to go in. Listen to your heart. Let your heart guide you. You don't have to figure everything out now. So all of it will fall into place. It will come together, but you have to take that first initial action. I want to see if this blurs the camera now. Okay. Pauline. I also feel like you may be having a hard time sleeping. When pulled the chakra. You may be having a hard time sleeping, and you may also be having some bizarre dreams. I feel like there's something with animals in the dreams, and this could just be like a specific person. It might not apply to everyone. So take what resonates. It's a collective reading. But I feel like animals, there's something with animals and dreaming, or maybe you're thinking of animals, maybe thinking of working with animals. Then you have the 2 heart chakras. So even though you may feel like you're an emotional wreck sometimes, or you're on an emotional roller coaster, believe it or not, there's balance. You have balance. You may be having some anxiety, and I feel that's coming from the overthinking, the trying to figure everything out. But if you surrender to it and just let it go and stop trying to figure it out, stop trying to make a plan, you're going to feel that emotional balance that you really have. You've done a lot of healing. And there's something about the work that you want to do or that you're doing. Because here's the dog again. So I feel like it's working with animals. Something with healing animals. It feels so strong. Okay, let's see what the other cards have to say. Oh, we got the sacral chakra. Let's not forget that one. There's your emotions. You have truth, transformation, movement, choices, decisions, firm foundation, and prosperity begins. So, this is really amazing. Like, this is really, I have such a good feeling about deck number one. So you have a firm foundation. You are very, very stable. And I just feel like you're not seeing it. You're not recognizing it. Either you're thinking like you're a hot mess or everything is out of control, which it does appear to be out of control. But it appears to be. It's not really out of control. It's your perception of what's going on. And what you're perceiving isn't real. So you have to go within your heart, within yourself, and you will feel that balance, that strength, that strong foundation. You're definitely at some kind of crossroads. So there is like a choice you need to make, a decision you need to make. Once again, I feel like it could be about either retiring, changing jobs, changing careers, quitting a job and starting a business. It's some life altering. No, the video's blurry, Toddy. I don't know why it does that. It just suddenly becomes blurry. Last time I thought it was my eyes, but no. It's just blurry, and all of a sudden it will change, and I don't know how to, because I always think it's my eyes, but I'm looking at the candles, the back, my altar over there, and that looks blurry. So you're at a crossroad. You have to make a decision, a choice. Listen to your heart and stop listening to your head. Don't worry, Toddy, you're not going blind. And it's not your whatever you're watching it on. So, oh, I see this. Once again, this might not apply to everyone, but I see someone either moving in with someone or thinking about getting married, because I've never seen this before. It's two wedding bands on this card. So if you look in the red, the middle, there's two wedding bands there. And that's standing out to me. So that means somebody who picked deck number one either has to make a decision about marriage, or maybe moving in with someone. There's definitely a decision when it comes to finances, like career, business. It could also, for some, be a decision about moving. I know that a lot of people, a lot of the readings I've been doing privately, people are moving. Everyone's moving somewhere. So it doesn't surprise me that this collective reading, that one of the choices could be moving. Once again, just listen to your heart, because you have prosperity begins and transformation and truth. Listening to your heart will bring out what you truly want, what you want. what makes you happy. The transformation is literally what you're in right now. So your transformation kind of is completed once you make your decision. You can't make the wrong decision. So stop overthinking. Whatever choice you make is going to take you exactly where you need to be. No matter what road you take, it's always going to take you to your destination. Always. Peaceful resolution, forgiveness, and helpful people. So this, I'm feeling like the opposite. And this, once again, may not be for everyone, but maybe you are leaving a relationship. See, now it's clear. Maybe you are leaving a relationship, or you've left a relationship, whether it's a breakup, divorce, whatever it is. Somebody moved out, whatever it is. This is the time to forgive and let go. And not just that person. Remember, you're working on yourself. Once you forgive yourself, you will see there's nothing to forgive the other person. Because we tend to project our own, I don't want to say failures. They're not failures, right? But maybe it'll feel like it. Our choices. Let's say we feel like we made the wrong choice. Instead of accepting it and taking responsibility for it, we would blame the other person. Well, they're an asshole. If they just blah, blah, blah. Because they blah, 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 this is why everything went to shit. So this is more about taking responsibility and forgiving yourself and letting the shit go. It's over and done. Lesson learned. Thank you. Cut the cords, send them off with love and light, and let that shit transmute. And there are the people around you that are helping you through this. So if you are feeling, I feel like someone feels like lonely. If you feel lonely, like you're not belonging somewhere, like you don't fit in, like you don't know who you are now. Let's say, for example, you were married for a long time, let's say 20 years. 20 years being married and then suddenly being single, the world is very fucking different now. And you have to discover who you are alone without this person. And there are people around you that will help you discover this. I do feel like there's a lot of light around you. I do feel like you are surrounded by a lot of angels and loved ones that passed as well. So you may feel presence of them around you, maybe even dreaming about them. As I said that, have faith in your dreams. Show the world the real you and look at the bigger picture. So far, the two signs that are showing up, because some people like to hear signs, like, especially when it comes to relationships, is Sagittarius and Aquarius. So air and fire. I don't feel any other energies coming through, but on your angel message cards, it's Sagittarius and Aquarius. Now, did I not just say you're getting messages from loved one? And here's the card that says messages. Messages. Memory, mind, healing. This one has crows on it. So I don't know if the crow may be significant to someone. If they relate to the crow, they've been seeing crows. Maybe a crow's been crowing at you or whatever. What's the crow do? Like a squawk? I don't know. Whatever it is. That noise they make at you. I do feel like the crow. Now, everybody, forget about the metaphor of a crow, like it means death and shit like that, that is bullshit. Whatever the crow means to you, it means to you. In this case, I feel like the crow talking to you, if this is something you've experienced already or you have yet to experience it, I feel like this is a loved one communicating with you. And you will know exactly who this is because they'll come to your mind immediately. And it's more like reminding that they got your back, that they're watching over you. Warrior, you got this. And I always say this, you survived, all of us survived 100% of our worst days, right? So whatever's going to happen, we have the experience, wisdom, knowledge, and support, whether physically, in this realm or in other realms, we always have the support we need and the guidance we need. So rise above and take action. And this is the second card you got where it says take action. So it's really telling you to make that leap. Frogs, yes, are good luck. Frogs are good luck. Especially in Chinese tradition, frogs are good luck. They're also related to transformation and change. So I would always go with what you were thinking about or what's going on in your life right now. And the frog that showed up. Okay, so I was just looking at the spirit animal because if it was a frog, I was going to look. And the next card you have is balance. So remember I said you have the emotional balance. You are balanced. You have the firm foundation. I do feel like that there's balance there. That calmness and harmony is right here inside of you. You just have to connect to it. Just breathe. When you breathe and you focus on breathing, literally, just breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. You can't think of two things at the same time. If you're focusing on breathing, that's all you're doing. Breathe into your heart. Now you're focusing on your heart. You can even put your hands on your heart. You can't overthink shit when you're focused here. And that's where your focus, I don't want to say needs to be, but the universe wants you to go and focus on that part. Now, the spirit animal, you have the lynx, which is the keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. No shit, that really sums up your entire reading. So, deck number 1, I hope that resonated with you. And I feel like that was a really good reading. So let me know if that resonated with you. And now we're going to move on to deck number 2, which is Psychic Protection. And I see this as Archangel Michael. So if Archangel Michael is sacred to you or you connect to him on some level, around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. I feel like deck number 2 may be experiencing psychic attacks. However, you are definitely protected. You are protected. But once in a while, you may feel that you're under attack energetically. And I feel like that's The reason why your protector is letting those come through is to show you that you are the protector of yourself. Yes, it's nice to have Archangel Michael to come around and protect you from something big, but you have to protect yourself as well. Don't depend on outside of you for protection. So I feel like maybe you might be feeling that you're under attack, and it's because it's trying to show you to take action to protect yourself. And there's so many ways. Crystals, bracelets, envisioning a bubble, grounding yourself before you go to bed, praying before you go to bed, asking for protection, calling on the highest vibrations of love and light to surround you when you sleep, because it happens mostly when you're asleep or when your etheric field is open or there's tears in it. And it happens, especially if you cut ties with someone, you have to fill that cut with light. Otherwise, it's an opening. So a lot of people do cord cuttings on themselves, but they forget to seal it. You got to seal it. Your chakras. You have sacral chakra, money. The entire root chakra. The heart chakra, passion. Sacral chakra, again, emotions. This space always makes me laugh because I feel like we've been in this energy for like a year now. And then you have the third eye chakra, dreams. So let's start with the root chakra. The root chakra governs your lower back, your legs, hips, thighs, knees, the bottom of your legs, the organs just below. It can govern your sexual organs. It's mostly the sacral chakra, but the root chakra can affect that as well. Emotionally, it's fear of money, and it's not a surprise that you have the money card. So you may be feeling scarcity. You may be in the feeling of scarcity, like there's just not enough. I'm never going to have enough. I'm never going to get out of this. Once again, focus on the opposite, because if scarcity exists and there is an abundance of scarcity, then there is an abundance of money as well. Look how much money is on this planet, and only 1% has hold of it. And what is money anyway? It's energy. We are energy. We are our own currency. So there's an abundance of energy. I would suggest maybe listening to either affirmations, subliminal, like, what are they called? Like binaural beats or subliminal messages, like on YouTube before you go to bed, or maybe pick a couple of financial affirmations and repeat it to yourself every day. Remind yourself, like for instance, we always have a habit of saying worst case scenario, worst case, oh, blah, blah, blah. Why can't we say best case? What if the best case happens? We're conditioned to always think of the worst, to always think of scarcity, to always be in fear and lack. But the opposite exists too. So we need to change our focus, change our thinking. It's just money. Yes, I understand. We need money to survive. But if you have everything you need right now, don't worry about tomorrow, next week, next year, 10 years from now. Today, in this moment, do you have everything you need? then you are rich. You have a home, you have food, you have a car, like whatever it is that you need to survive. If you have it right now, I started saying to myself, thank God I'm rich, especially when I spend money. I used to spend money when I would buy something right away. I would think, oh my God, now I'm down to like blah, blah, blah. I stopped doing that. Now I'm like, thank God I'm rich. Thank God I'm rich. And you know what? Things started changing. Am I rich? Yeah. Money wise? Depends how you define it. Probably not, but I have everything I need. I have my health. I have friends. I have people I can depend on. Yeah, I'm rich. And so are you. You have everything. Get out of the scarcity mindset because it is making you look like this person. It's making you crazy. It's screwing with your emotions. It's giving you anxiety. It's stressing you out. You can't change what you can change. So you have to surrender. You have to let it go. You have to give it to whatever it is you believe in. Something bigger within you. Hand it to your higher self. Hand it to whoever. But if you can't control it, you have to let it go. You have to surrender to it. You could only control what you can control. And you can control feeling like this. So, between this dictating this, you can control that. You can't control what's going to happen next week, next year, next month, because you don't even fucking know. You really don't know. What if here in America, money, that's it. The economy, we have no money. Money means nothing. It's worth nothing. Now we have to trade shit. Now we go back to barter. Is that going to matter? No, it's going to be a different way of paying for things, surviving, right? And most likely you have a gift, skill, talent, or something you can barter. So you're rich. The one who needs to pay people to change a light bulb are going to be screwed. So change the way you think, because it's keeping you up and you're having a hard time sleeping. You're also receiving a lot of downloads when you do sleep. So you may feel like you're not sleeping, or you may feel like you're not rested, because when you do sleep, you're receiving a lot of downloads and messages. There are also a lot of signs and synchronicities around you, reminding you how blessed you are, reminding you how abundant you are. There's a lot of, think like a tree. You know, here in Florida, we really don't get to see fall. But in the summertime, the leaves are full on the tree. Do you think the tree stresses out like, fuck, it's going to get cold. I'm going to lose all my leaves. What if they don't grow back? What am I going to do? No, it surrenders. It just lets go. And all winter, it just keeps itself healthy through the roots and keeps nourishing itself. And then springtime comes and little buds come out, and then the leaves. And then by the time summer comes, it's all full again. Do you think the tree stressed out how to get there? No. The tree just surrendered to the process, surrendered to the cycle. It just was being a tree. That's it. It took one day at a time being a tree. Connect more with nature and on a deeper level, and see the abundance in nature, because you are that abundance. You need to feel that connection to the things that you're witnessing out in nature. Then you have the heart chakra with passion. So I feel like you don't know what makes you happy. You don't know what brings you joy. You don't know. You just don't know. And I know a lot of people are in this energy, and I really feel that the universe is telling you, take a break, don't do anything, stop thinking. Enjoy this time, connect to yourself, connect to your heart, and let your heart remind you of what brings you joy and what makes you happy. And I feel like that is when you're going to discover your passion, or rediscover. You have intuition, material harvest, universe, temptation, and power. I'm going to start with this one first because this one like almost burns my hands. So you may have a situation where it may look like it's the easy way out, especially when it comes to finances. Is it really? Is it worth the price that you need to pay? It's a quick fix. And is that who you really want to be? Is that who you really are? I'm not judging. These are the questions you have to ask yourself, because you got to be true to yourself. You have to be true to yourself and choose from your heart. Don't change who you are out of fear. Understand? That's where your power is. You are definitely on the right path. I believe everybody is on the right path, even though we don't know what the fuck is going on. We're all on the right path though. Your intuition is getting very strong, especially in your sleep, and you're just not paying attention to it. You keep dismissing it. You keep overthinking, or you feel like you're misunderstanding the messages that you're receiving. There's some kind of conflict there with your intuition. Material harvest. So everything you've been focusing on, everything you've been wanting is coming into fruition. It's manifested. It's here already. It's just a matter of opening yourself to receiving it. And in order to do that, you can't be in scarcity. You can't be in fear. You have to be in abundance, and you have to be open and allowed to receive. So there is some kind of choice or decision, something you've been thinking about that you want to do, and you got unlikely. Within the next few months, ask your angels, in the near future, get more information. So I feel like something that you keep either thinking about, or like maybe you're looking to run away or escape, as if this feeling that you're in will go away if you were in a different place or in a different circumstance. It would go away. It won't. It's still there. You have to work through what it is that you're feeling. Running away from it is not going to make it go away. However, it is telling you that there are changes that are coming in within the next few months, but you need to get more information on it. And it might not be what you think it is right now. So, and the ask your angels is more about healing that part that wants to make you run away, so you can clear that fear out and make the right decision for this next phase in your life. That's what I feel like this is. And it's not like it's not going to happen. It's just, it's not going to happen the way you think, or for the reasons you believe right now, because it's like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. The wound is still going to be there. So don't just put a Band-Aid on it like it doesn't exist. You have to deal with that fear. And once you do, and you'll know when you do, because everything is going to change. Surrender to the divine. I do feel like you might feel disconnected spiritually. Like maybe you're not feeling connected to your idea of God or the universe or angels or the spirit world or whatever it is that you always felt connected to. You're feeling very disconnected, even from nature. You're not. It's a feeling because you're overthinking, and that thinking is having you believe it, but it's not really true. It's not true. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your past hold you back. And communication is key. And those three cards, don't let pride get in your way, don't let your past hold you back, and communication is key, I feel like is connected to this temptation card. So it could be someone from your past that may come in with like the quick fix to all your problems and like, oh, everything will be great for now if, you know, I just do this. And that's, come on, you know, that's not going to happen. You have gifted. Oh. Okay, so this one says creativity, growth, and space. I feel like this has to do with you discovering what you're really passionate about, whether it's a hobby, something you love. You're going to remember what it is. And, oh, sorry, I'm shaking the thing. It's because, you know, I'm Italian. I got to use my hands. Keep banging the camera. It's something you forgot. And you will remember because it's being masked with this fear. So I also feel like you've had like a lot of growth and you just don't recognize it. You don't see it, or you're not acknowledging it. Renewal, healing, and rest. So for some of you, either you're not feeling well physically, either you're sick or the energies are getting to you, feeling very tired, because there was the tired card. It wasn't a tired card, but I felt that you weren't sleeping very well, so you're very tired and you need to rest. And renewal. So you're going through a healing process. I also feel like not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So it's very important for you to listen to your body and rest and allow it to renew itself. Like you see, like she looks like she's just hiding away from everyone. You know, she's got her little, I don't know if that's a goat, a rabbit, I don't know, some kind of animal she's holding. I don't know what that is. I don't want to put it too close because then it'll get blurry. Take that time to heal. Listen to your body. Your body's going to tell you what it needs. You have celestial. Possibility connects. Soul path. I do feel like everyone, regardless of what everyone's feeling, and I'm talking collectively, everyone is on their soul path. Even though, like I said, we don't know what's going on or where it's going. But I do feel like, especially for deck number 2, right? We're on deck number 2 yet. You're going to start seeing the light on that path. Like it's going to start to make sense. Is maybe you're so confused and you just don't know anything right now, and you feel like you have nothing to offer, nothing to share, nothing to look forward to, like just there. But I feel like you're going to see this light. It's going to lead you. It's going to show you what's ahead of you, where the direction you're headed. Hidden. So much for the eclipse. Okay, so wisdom uncover. So basically, that's kind of like what I just said. You're going to uncover what you enjoy, what you're passionate about, and your soul path will be revealed. Your animal is the heron, right? That's how you say it. Heron. Patience. Love that card. Love patience. Gotta love patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. And that sums up your, I couldn't even make this shit up. That sums up your reading. So deck number 2, I hope that resonated with you. That was a cool reading. Water break. Okay, so now let me go to this. And we're going to go to deck number 3. If you chose this card, you are here, Toddy. I'm going to show Toddy's Yes, We Are Blessed. Deck number 3, harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. So let's see. Oh, we got a lot of shuffle cards. You have the crown chakra. I don't know why deck number 3, it seems like they always get the throat chakra no matter who. It's like always deck number 3 gets the throat chakra. I noticed that. Third eye, visualization. Third eye, seeing. Root chakra, possessions, and solar plexus, responsibility. Okay, so we're going to start with the third eye. I feel like deck number 3, either you used to meditate or you used to visualize and you just haven't been feeling it, or you used to like to go in your imagination and just imagine what you wanted to manifest. And I feel like you kind of disconnected from that lately. And this might be a good time to reconnect to that, because this is strong manifesting energy. So there's a lot of things going on with this energy. It's like clearing, it's healing, it's manifesting, it's unveiling, it's collapsing, it's doing all kinds of shit. Seeing. So I feel like something with not necessarily dreams, but like daydreams, like you get visions. Maybe that's your gift. You get visions, you see visions. But you also have this sense of knowing, like right now inside, you know something big, something amazing is going to happen, but you just can't see it. So you don't know what it is, but you feel it. That's a very powerful gift. Let me just tell you, because the more you focus on that and the more you nurture that gift, the stronger it becomes, and you will be able to do amazing things with that. Then you have the visualization, manifestation, focus. Yeah, I feel like you kind of disconnected from the things you used to do when it came to your way of manifesting. Throat chakra. Okay, so for some of you, because now my throat just got sore. Maybe you might be sick or getting sick, or you have some kind of throat issues. Maybe it's tonsils or a sore throat, swollen glands, something like that. Collectively, I feel like that this is learning to speak up. Also, the throat chakra is communication, but it's not only about speaking up, it's also about listening. And that's what I feel like your experiences are teaching you, to listen to, because you can learn. You don't have, nobody has to change anybody's mind, but sharing our perspectives of things will help us grow. Because maybe I didn't see something the way you did, and I'll be like, that's interesting. I never thought of that. That doesn't mean I believe what you believe in, but now my personal beliefs added something new to it, and now I grow and expand, and now I have a different way of seeing things because you shared something with me. So I feel like that's what you're learning right now, is to listen with, not that I'm saying you're judgmental. I'm not saying that. But listen without judgment, only because I feel like you feel like people judge you. You feel like you're the one that's always being judged. And that's just the way of looking at it. That's not true. Crown chakra. Is that a spider? No. I don't know, but if a spider means anything to you, maybe that's why I suddenly see a spider on this card. I never saw that before. This is you becoming more aware and mindful of how you disconnect from reality, how you tend to be present. Don't get stuck in the loop of the past or the future. Past brings depression. Future brings anxiety. Present is where peace, balance, harmony, happiness, love, joy, all of that is in the present moment. It's not last year and it's not next year. It's now. So learning to bring yourself into the moment. And I feel like somehow it's connected to this lesson of learning how to listen. Maybe it's listening to nature. Maybe it's going outside and really expressing gratitude for the little things. I don't know. I know some of you were part of a meditation that we did where we focused on gratitude for the little things. Like, I love the way the rain sounds on the roof. Or I love the way the thunder lights up the sky. I love the way the sun sets in beautiful colors. I love the color of the sky during the sunset. Like these little things. Be present and express gratitude for those little things, and you're going to see that the past present thing is actually the moment. There is no past or present, or past or future. It's always the present. It's always the present. And our brains can't really comprehend that quite yet. But as we upgrade and ascend and expand and grow, we start to really understand that deeper meaning of the past and present. The past and future are the present moment. There is no such thing as past or future. They just exist because we choose for them to exist. We keep them alive by thinking about them. Like, oh, this happened yesterday. But it's not the current moment. if that makes sense. So I feel like this is just like a deep lesson for you to, this is what it's teaching you right now, to be present and mindful. You are aware, you are mindful, but it's taking you to a deeper level. Solar plexus. I feel like this is where your anxiety comes from. I feel like you may have a lot of anxiety because you feel like you have to take care of everything and everyone. And this eclipse energy is giving you kind of like the story I shared, like the courage, the confidence to just set these boundaries assertively, but not mean or, you know, not because you're pissed off, because you've come to this point where, you know what, this needs to be done. That's it. I'm not mad. It's just I'm taking responsibility. It is my fault that these people treat me this way or do these things to me because I never set boundaries. I never said no, and I never said what I am willing to accept or reject. So now this is the energy that you're in. You are taking on too much responsibility of other people, and it is not your job to make other people's lives easier and sacrifice what brings you joy. I just want to make sure nothing's on fire because sometimes I see a bright light. That is part of their path to find their own happiness. And when you sacrifice your own happiness to make someone else happy, they don't appreciate it because they don't know what you sacrificed. They didn't even ask you to do it. That doesn't make you a good person because you, hey, Kyra, I'm glad you did. It doesn't make you a good person because you sacrificed yourself to make someone else happy, even though we think that makes a good person. No, that doesn't. Because you need to be 100% to make a difference in this world. You need to be whole and complete. And everyone else needs to learn their own lessons on their own path, and they're on their own journey. They don't need you as a tour guide down their journey trying to make them feel less pain or whatever it is. And I get it. We all do it. But I am, Facebook. See, I always see Facebook user. So Facebook user, yeah, we'll put you up, Facebook user. This is what I see, Facebook user. It's so great. I thought I would see people's names. No, I see Facebook user. So that's what I feel like. There's obviously deck number 3, right? We're up to 3, is going through deep lessons right now. This is like deep shit that you've been avoiding that's coming up for you to address and clear out. Then we have your root chakra. So I feel like, and this could be for just one person, maybe, I'm not saying everyone in deck number 1 is experiencing this, but I feel like someone either lost everything or feels like they're losing everything. And that experience is exactly what taught you that you are more than these things. These things do not define who you are. These things do not make you happy or sad. These things are like an award for other people to accept you, which, who gives a shit, right? We really got to get to a point where we just don't care in our core, don't care what people think of us, because anyone who judges someone else has a lot of work to do, because we are our own worst critic. So someone who is judging someone else is judging the shit out of themselves. And why should we change who we are or change our belief about ourselves because someone else is in more pain than we are and they're just reflecting it on us? So if everybody works on their own self-judgment, there will be no judgment. So that is probably for a specific person. Collectively, I feel like something with investments is coming through. So either you're coming into something you invested in, maybe like if it's stocks, it went down, it's going to go up. I just feel like there's a financial gain for you. Even if you lost everything, there's still a financial gain for you. It's just the major lesson of this is, and this is everyone in deck number 3, the major lesson is these possessions, these things do not define you. Because remember, when we leave this planet, wherever we go, when we die and we're done with this body, who gets our things? Our kids? Are they going to value it the way you did? No. It's probably going to wind up in a garage sale, right? So that defines you. Think about it. This is something that deck number 3 really needs to dig deep with. How you're defining your things and how you're connecting it to who you are. You have third eye, again, positive movement forward, destiny, material and spiritual prosperity, and trapped in fear. So the trapped in fear, we already addressed, right? The third eye, we've already addressed when it comes to your special gifts, maybe overthinking, a little too much in the head. A lot of visions, though. I keep getting visions. Now you have positive movement forward. So you are definitely on the right path. And like I said, I feel like everyone's on the right path. You are moving in the right direction for your highest and greatest good. You will see the reward, material and spiritually. Financially, like with things, with possessions, you'll see it, you'll gain it, and spiritually, you will gain it. But if you see him, he's looking out at everything he's created, he's gained, and it's not defining who he is. He's just taking it all in. And I feel like he's grateful as he's looking out, like, this is my legacy. Destiny. Once again, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The number 10 stood out, so I don't know if the number 10 is significant to anyone. Okay, your angel messages. No need to worry. Take action. You notice every deck said to take action. No. Let go. Within the next few weeks. Very interesting, because this particular deck makes a sentence. So look at the sentence. No need to worry, but take action. No, you got to let go. So whatever it is you're thinking that you want to hang on to, you got to let that go. And within the next few weeks. And that is when you're going to see these changes, this shift. Your commitment is being tested. That's pretty much like what I feel like your lessons are right now. The energy is gaining momentum. So things are going to get more intense to get you to take action and address the issues, because we can't just dismiss them no more. Adjustments are required, and that is just part of the shift. The end of a tough cycle approaches, And I feel like this goes for all of us. We've done so much healing the past 3-4 years that, especially with this eclipse energy, yeah, we have eclipses every year. Every year we have an eclipse season. But this year, the way certain planets lined up and the things that's going on, and collectively how the collective consciousness is expanding and um, ascending and elevating, it's a whole different ballgame now. So I feel like as long as we're aware and we recognize the healing that we've done and how far we've come, it makes it easier as we go through these major shifts that will take place in the world. Create. Inspiring energy, gifts. I just want to say something with your chakra. Because I feel like it's connected to your responsibility card. You have inspiring energy, gifts. So I feel like we're all energy, so we all have the gift of energetic healing, right? However, there are people who are aware of it now, right? And I'm not just talking Reiki, I'm talking about all kinds of energy healing. And it's something that comes natural. And every one of us has a different way to heal ourselves and someone else energetically. It's not just Reiki. It's our own unique style. It's our own unique gift. So I feel like you already know that you have this gift. I also feel like it's inspiring you to do something more fulfilling with it. Like, I feel like maybe you want to do like children meditation classes or children Reiki classes, something with kids or teenagers, like younger people. Yeah, not just kids, but younger people. Doing something, whether it's meditation or Reiki or whatever your natural energy healing gift is. I feel like you're inspired to do this because, one, it's needed. This generation, dear God, they really need energy healing. So we have compassion. Yeah, nurturing, giving. I feel like that's where your soft spot is, with maybe like the younger people, knowing that the suicide rate is so high. There's the drug addiction. There is the depression, the anxiety. These kids shouldn't feel what they're feeling to the degree that they're feeling it. So I feel like it's really important, if you're drawn to that, to them, especially if you're a healer, do it. Do it, because it's going to be rewarding on so many levels for you, not just financially, but spiritually. And I feel like part of your legacy, that is something that defines who you are. Your legacy, your imprint that you leave in the world. Quickening. Discovery, acceleration. So the other card that says the energy is gaining momentum, so it's gonna get more intense. So put your helmet on, but you got this, and just go with the flow. Trust it, because it is going to take you to an amazing place. You have the horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Now remember what your first card was. Where'd it go? Your visualization. Kind of same thing. Daydreams. Right? So deck number 3, I hope that resonated with you. Now, I want you guys to tell me, would you like to do the meditation? I need quick answers. Quick answers. Do you want to do the meditation? Are you ready to do the meditation? Because this will be, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be an intense meditation. Okay, so, whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm going to put meditation. Okay, so I'm going to put the meditation. And the reason why I'm putting these little things on there, so I can timestamp it. I know the other one I didn't timestamp. Okay, I'm aware. I know where I'm slacking. Okay, so before we do this meditation, I don't know what the meditation is because they guide me while I'm in the meditation, but here is the message that I received. This is going to be an intense energy healing. So it is a release, cord cutting type meditation. Do not force memories. Do not attach to any memories that might come up. Just let them flow. I don't want you to analyze if memories come up. Just let it flow. Do not acknowledge it and just let it go. Do not attach to it. What I want you to do is connect to the feeling, the emotions that you feel. Okay? That is what's important. We're going to connect to the emotions. If during the process you get a memory or something comes up, a vision, just acknowledge it and let it go. Do not focus on it. Your attention is to be on your energy, what you're feeling, your emotions. Okay? So, everyone, get comfy. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and let out a big exhale. And now your next inhale through your nose. Feel the breath go into your body. As your body expands, follow that air. And exhale through your mouth very slowly as you feel your body release and let go of any tension, stress, anything you no longer need. Take another deep breath in through your nose and follow that breath. Feel your body expand. Fill your cells with the light and love of this inhale of breath, the chi. And as you exhale and your body relaxes, releasing what no longer serves you, any heaviness or weight stored in your body. With your eyes closed, I want you to look up at your forehead, keeping your eyes closed. Just look up and take a deep breath in, breathing in the light of the room. And as you exhale, release, relax, and let your eyes relax. And each breath you become deeper and deeper relaxed. Any sounds you become aware of simply help you relax even more deeply. Now imagine 5 stairs in front of you. And each step you go down, you become deeper and deeper relaxed. Do not take the steps yet. Each step you take, feel the step beneath your feet. And as your feet touch the step, feel your body instantly become relaxed deeply, feeling safe and secure with each step you take. Starting now, take step number 1. Feel the step beneath your feet. Feel your body relax. Feel your body become 10 times more relaxed. Going down to step 2. Deeper and deeper relaxed. Feel the step beneath your feet. Almost as if you're stepping on a cloud. Each step you become lighter and lighter as if you're floating. Move down to step 3. Even more relaxed. 10 times deeply relaxed. So relaxed you're beginning to float. You can barely feel the step. Moving down to step 4. 100 times deeply relaxed. So relaxed, so safe, so secure. Feeling so light. Moving down to step 5. Total relaxation. Feeling light as a feather. Feeling as if you're floating. Now you find yourself in a meadow. Begin to explore this meadow. This meadow is a safe place for you to heal. And as you explore, you can see your spirit guides, angels and loved ones, spirit animals and galactic family surrounding you, ready to support you, guide you in your healing. Just observe everyone around you. Notice who you're drawn to, who you recognize. Feel the highest frequency of love and light as they surround you, supporting you, protecting you, keeping you safe as you heal. Now, one of your guides wants to take your hand. They want to lead you to a special place where you can witness your own healing. As your guide guides you, the rest of your spirit family still surrounds you. They're supporting you, protecting you. And there is a cloud. And your spirit guide helps you onto this cloud. It feels so soft, as if it's made just for you. Feeling so supported and so secure, so relaxed and safe. And this cloud begins to gently float. It's floating to a place that feels dark, but you know that you are protected and you have your spirit family surrounding you, so you feel safe. And in this place, as the cloud lands, what's hidden here are all old emotions, old feelings that you suppressed from this life and any other lifetime. And you can see them. You can see their color or maybe their shape. I want you to feel each of these emotions. Don't judge. Don't create a story. Simply acknowledge their existence. Allow yourself to feel it so you can transmute it. Any memories that show up right now, simply drift away through the clouds. There's nothing to hold on to. Allow these feelings to be seen and witnessed. Allow yourself to feel them. As you feel them, your guide hands you a balloon. And each feeling, take a deep breath in and allow yourself to release it into the balloon. Any grief, anger, resentment, judgment, doubt, fear, insecurity, any low vibrating emotion that you've suppressed, allow yourself to feel it. Allow it to come up. And then take a deep breath and release it into the balloon. And each emotion you release into the balloon, you can see this space becoming brighter and brighter, bringing light to a place that's been dark for so long. Knowing there is nothing to fear, you are always protected and you're always safe. And just continue to allow each of these emotions, whatever they're attached to, come up. Give yourself permission to release them as you blow into the balloon. And just continue this process until the space is full of light and no darkness is hiding anywhere. Knowing you have cleared and transmuted all these energies you've suppressed all these years from this lifetime and any other lifetime. And when you are done, you tie a knot on the balloon. Hold the balloon with both hands. Wish love and light and thank these emotions for keeping you safe. But it is time that you let them go. They have served their purpose and you no longer need them anymore. And release the balloon into the sky as you clear, transmute, and transcend across time, space, dimensions, and realities. All of these deep, dark, hidden emotions that were suppressed for so long. And you feel your body becoming even more lighter. And your guide leads you to a pond and points to the pond so you can see your reflection. And you can see your true, authentic self, full of love and light. You never knew how bright your light was, how much you shine. Bask in this energy. Feel grateful for everything you've learned and everything you've gained, and all the wisdom you've received. Now it's time to come back as your guide leads you back to the cloud, feeling even lighter. And as you sit on the cloud, you can see the cloud reflect the brightness of your light because you are shining so bright. After releasing all this deep darkness that there was no need to carry, you feel your heart open and expand, feeling this unconditional love. You feel balanced. You can feel what true happiness feels like. And you're overflowed with gratitude as you float back to the stairs. Thank your spirit family and thank your guide for their assistance, their protection, their love, and their guidance. I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1, and when I reach 1, you will awaken feeling refreshed, renewed, lighter, more confident, secure in who you are, with an open heart filled with the highest frequency of love and light. 5, feeling returning to your fingers and toes. 4, feeling refreshed and renewed, becoming aware of the room around you. 3, becoming more and more aware of the space around you and the sounds. 3, your eyes feel as if they've been bathed in cool, cold water, feeling refreshed and renewed. 2, feeling confident, secure, happy, and joyful. And 1, eyes open, wide awake. I'm going to sage you guys once more to balance your energies, to clear out anything else. I hope this helped you release some old shit and made space for some new light to enter your etheric body, your physical body. I hope you're all feeling refreshed and renewed, filled with hope and joy. You're welcome, Toddy. How do you guys feel? Some of you may have fell asleep, but those of you who didn't, how do you feel? I really want to do a longer meditation, like a hypnosis type meditation, a deep one. But it's been very hard for me. Well, now I think I have a routine where I can do it in the daytime and I won't be disturbed. But I do want to do more meditations, and I do want to start doing awesome, Shelley. As for Lin, I do want to do the weekly Reiki circles that I used to do on Zoom, except I'm not using Zoom. I'm using WebEx. So I will keep you guys updated. Awesome, Lucy. I will keep you guys updated. So be sure that you subscribe to the channel, because sometimes I do spontaneous things. So if I do post a video, you will be notified. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works anymore. So I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I love you guys. I'm sending you an abundance of love and light. Hang in there, guys. We got this. And no matter what challenges we go through, at least we have each other. And if no one has told you today, you, my friend, are good enough. Good night, guys. Have an amazing night. See you soon. Bye.